computer? There it is. Very good. All right, guys, so welcome to the class, the Cleanse and Restore Kit class. Doterra has a lot of wonderful products to help support the digestive system and all of our detoxing organs. That's going to help promote just overall optimal health. So, so my name is Joni. I've been with Doterra for about 7 years and teaching classes for about 5.5 or 6 years. And today is all about the gut and gut health. So welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to be present here in person. And for those of you who are going to catch this video recording later, again, welcome to the class. So this here is the entire kit. This is the Doterra Cleanse and Restore Kit. It has everything that's going to target cellular health, nutritional supplementation to make sure that we're getting the things that just our bodies tend to lack, you know, with our average daily diets, and also targeting the cleansing and the detoxing organs. So we're going to talk about cleansing and detoxing the detox organs, and also how to nourish them so that they can function properly to help support our overall health. So the very first thing we're going to talk about is absolutely one of my favorite products that Doterra has to offer. And this is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And it does come with these 3 bottles, these 3 different supplements. And this is actually one of doTERRA's #1 selling products. It has been for a very long time, and it continues to just do very, very well because of the benefits that people receive from taking this vitamin supplement trio. So I do want to share a little more about the Lifelong Vitality Pack as a whole before we jump into the individual products. So this is all about cellular health and wellness, you guys. Okay, so all health and disease really take root at a cellular level. And so it's really amazing how the body will respond to the micro and macronutrients. You know, when we're getting the appropriate amount of those micro and macronutrients, it really just helps the body to thrive and function at an optimal level. So you ever hear people say, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired? Okay, I hear that quite often, actually, and this trio addresses that problem exactly. Okay, so eating right is really the foundation of our health. And just putting it plain and simple, the food that we eat, just on, you know, the average American diet, it really does lack a lot of the vitamins and minerals and the nutrition that the body like longs for to be able to really, really function. Okay, so food has evolved over time, and it will continue to do so. The nutrients in the soil are depleted. We have a lot of, you know, foods that are over-processed, frozen. The natural enzymes in the foods that are were originally, you know, put in our foods to help digest and to help promote absorption of those nutrients are lacking. And so even if you think, man, I eat so good, my diet is healthy, it's clean, it's all organic, and you know, the best that I can possibly have, I still believe that you still need supplementation in your diet. So when people ask me, well, who needs this? Like, who can benefit from this? And literally my answer is everyone, children included. There is a children's version of this. And it, you know, as I go through each item, just know there is a children's version of each of these products to kind of help meet their dietary needs as well. So signs of having a deficiency of proper nutrition. I want to go through this list. And if you think, oh, wow, that's me, or somebody comes to mind and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I should introduce this option to, you know, my neighbor or my uncle or whoever it is, keep these in mind. So the first is a lack of energy, okay? Maybe feeling over fatigued, just tired all the time. Moody or irritable. Compromised immune function, okay? Just constantly getting every single little sickness, every little bug. Bone health and joint discomfort could be a sign. And then weakness of the skin or the hair and your fingernails. Okay, so paying attention to, you know, what is my hair doing? What is my skin doing? What are my fingernails? Are they growing? Are they strong? Are they healthy? Okay, so again, we're addressing the issue of being sick and tired of sick and tired. Now, I don't know about you, but I know that before I had this Lifelong Vitality Pack, it was kind of a challenge to figure out what is a good multivitamin, what supplements do I actually need for my own personal needs. And it was confusing, it was very overwhelming. You go into the health food store or, you know, into the grocery store where the vitamins are, and there's just so many to choose from. And Doterra has simplified the process by providing the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay, they have poured in a lot of research into this product. And what I like to point out is that the Lifelong Vitality Pack for the American US market, it's actually different than the Lifelong Vitality Pack for, like, say, some of our Asian markets, okay, because our diet is different. And so our dietary needs are different. So it's actually specifically formulated to different markets around the world based on what their actual dietary needs are. I think that is brilliant. So every ingredient in this product, in these products, are at a therapeutic level, which means if it's in the bottle, there is enough ingredients in the dosage to actually create a noticeable change in the body. Now, I have to say, some people will notice a difference within a matter of a few days. Some people, it might take a week or two. Some people might not notice it until after they stop taking it for, you know, 4 days or a week or so, and then they're like, oh wow, that really did make a difference. And then they get back on it. So everyone's body is going to respond a little differently because our body chemistry is different and our needs are different, of course. Okay, so if you were to go to, say, the health food store and buy the individual ingredients that you would need to make up the Lifelong Vitality Pack, Doterra's done the math. On average, it came out to be about $250. And not to mention, it would be like handfuls of pills, right? Just to get what is in the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And the beautiful thing about this is that when you get this as a pack on the loyalty reward program, which we're not going to explain that in detail, but we can at a later time, it only costs $79, like $79.50. And it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So say you want to try the Lifelong Vitality Pack and you use the full dosage for 30 days. If you do not notice a difference in the way that you feel in terms of energy or sleep and rest, that kind of thing, Doterra will refund you your money one time for that. Okay, so the normal dosage, the full dosage, is 4 of each every day. Okay, so that is 12. You're going to be swallowing 12 pills a day if you're taking the full dose. If your body needs that, I would recommend doing 2 of each in the morning and then 2 of each in, like, the early evening. You do not want to take this too close to bedtime because it gives you energy and you want to make sure you're sleeping at night, right? If your body doesn't need that, you will know. Okay, you will have too much energy, or perhaps you're seeing it, you know, this is kind of like TMI, but sometimes, you know, your urine will be like a real bright yellow. Okay, that could be a sign that your body doesn't need it all, and we don't want you to waste your product or your money, okay? So some people do half the dose, and some people need the full dose. And so when people freak out when I tell them that it's 12 pills a day, I actually explain to them that it's brilliant because you can customize the dosage based on what your body needs instead of just taking a bunch of pills that, you know, a bunch of product that your body doesn't need at all. And so that is the Lifelong Vitality Pack kind of in a nutshell. Okay, now let's get into the individual products. The Alpha CRS, this is really for cellular health. Okay, it really targets the cells. And so it's a cellular vitality complex that contains potent levels of natural botanical extracts that support the healthy cell function. And it also helps to support metabolic factors and as it relates to cellular energy. Okay, so powerful antioxidants and metabolic benefits as well. So this is all about the production of energy, really. Okay, it helps to support the body at a cellular level in several different ways. I want to talk to you about the importance of making sure that our cells are healthy. Okay, so these are building blocks basically of tissues, organs, and ultimately life. But as we age, the cell structure and the health of our cells will face challenges, okay, which can actually cause the function of our cells to deteriorate over time. So if the cells are the very building block of our bodies and our health, then I would say when targeting a health issue or a health goal, I would say, why not start at the cellular level, right? So when we provide ourselves with essential nutrients, we can reduce the damage that's done from toxic stressors. We live in a toxic world. There just simply is no escaping that, okay? It's in the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, the different, products that we put on our skin. They're everywhere, okay? UV rays from the sun, radiation, those are all toxins that can affect our bodies at a cellular level. And what they do is once these toxins enter our bodies, they create something called a free radical. And these are basically damaging molecules that create all kinds of problems, okay, with our cells. And we would call this oxidation. And so if you have an excessive oxidation issue with your cells, it's going to cause a chain reaction, a negative chain reaction on our health as we age. Okay, so antioxidants are crucially important to intake into our bodies because they help protect our cells and they will actually help neutralize these free radical molecules. Okay, so they counteract the negative effects of these free radicals on our cells. Okay, so antioxidants are found in a great variety and abundance in plants. And they basically say the more colorful your plate is in terms of like fruits and vegetables, the better off you are in terms of, getting antioxidants into your bodies. And essential oils, there are a variety of essential oils that are very, very potent. Clove oil is actually one of them, probably one of the most, if not the most potent antioxidant, I think, on the planet. Okay, so very, very powerful antioxidant. So free radicals can actually damage our cells at because it can damage the DNA of our cells. So if you were to look up what that means, what a damaged cell is, that would be in your best interest, I think. I don't think I'm allowed to say it in this class because I got to keep things compliant. But the next one is the Z-omega. Some people call it the X-omega. But this is basically a unique formula of certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils and a proprietary blend of marine and land sourced omega fatty acids. So some of the benefits of using this product is heart and circulatory health, healthy joint function and comfort, immune boosting nutrients. It helps protect against lipid oxidation and supports healthy function of the brain, the eyes, and the nervous system. And this will also help promote healthy skin. Okay, so a little bit more here about the Z-omegas. Let's see here. Bear with me for just a moment. Number 8. So let's talk about fatty acids, okay? Because I don't think a lot of people understand how important these are. So essential fatty acids, these are fats that are required by the body, but they can only be obtained from different dietary supplements, okay? So, or dietary sources, excuse me. So omega-6 and omega-3, these are essential fatty acids needed to support many key functions in the human body, including, let's see, I just lost my train of thought, including cell growth, okay, definitely brain development, muscle activity, immune function, joint health, and many, many others. So modern science suggests that for optimal health, people should consume a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. okay? The problem is that our modern diets contain a disproportionate amount of omega-6 fatty acids and a lower intake of the omega-3. Okay, and so this can be linked to reduced mood and cognitive function. Okay, so these really do help support the brain and our mood. Okay, so if you were to increase the consumption of your omega-3 fatty acids, this has also been shown to have a positive impact on joint health and mobility, as well as the health of your skin. Okay, so I learned somewhere that they say on average we are 80%, or that 80% of humans are deficient in these fatty acids. Okay, so if we can boost that up and get a healthier level, then it's really, really going to, help target the things that these will help support. So the last one is the Microplex VMZ, and this is our food nutrient complex. Okay, so the first two we talked about, the Alpha CRS Plus, that is targeting our cellular health. The second one we just talked about, which was the Z Omega, is really going to help target like skin, joints, brain, cardiovascular, muscular, kind of different systems of the body in a different way. I did fail to mention, let me back up for just a minute, this Exi Omega, essential oil omega complex, it also has 9 essential oils in it. Okay, so the 9 oils, let me see if I have that in my notes, I should. The 9 oils in this product are clove oil, so I talked about that being a super powerful antioxidant. Frankincense is a fantastic oil. It's an oil that I will use for the rest of my life, every day, for the rest of my life, because it has very powerful anti-inflammatory properties, and it also helps to promote healthy cellular regeneration. Okay, so it helps promote healthy cells, replicating healthy cells, and it helps fight against damaged cells, replicating damaged cells. Okay, so very, very powerful. And it also can go through the blood-brain barrier and target the limbic region of the brain. So it can help support mood and memory, any kind of mood or memory issue that people may be wanting to target. Frankincense is fantastic. So clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, and German chamomile. Those are the 9 essential oils in that product. Okay, so back to the Microplex VMZ. This is a food nutrient complex, and it's a formula of bioavailable vitamins and minerals. And so some things that you will notice in terms of benefits this have to offer: it can help, again, fight against those free radicals. It promotes healthy metabolism and cellular energy. It supports bone health, immune function, and healthy digestion. And it can also provide systemic benefits of vitality and wellness associated with optimal intake of essential nutrients. So again, this is just kind of like your multivitamin and minerals. Okay, so this product, it comes in a food matrix. Okay, so the body actually recognizes it as a food source, and you get really good absorption and assimilation with this product. And this is going to help with optimal bioavailability. Okay, so a lot of vitamins that we get out there, they might be this big giant, like solid, like horse pill. And we eat it, and sometimes we might notice a difference, we might not. We feel good about taking a multivitamin, but oftentimes our bodies are not able to absorb everything that it has to offer because of the delivery system, or because they're super cram-packed with so many vitamins and minerals that the body just simply doesn't need. And so we end up like wasting a lot of that product. And what I love about the Microplex VMZ is it comes in a capsule. It's in a powder. It's a powdery substance. So it can get into, the digestive system and absorb into the bloodstream very quickly. And that's what I also like about, how they have it divided into 4 different capsules in a day, because you can, again, customize what you need. But it gives you all of your essential vitamins and minerals. okay, that are needed on a daily basis. It has 22 essential vitamins and minerals. It has natural folate from a lemon peel, and it has a blend of antioxidant and vitamins. We talked about the importance of antioxidants, but it has vitamin A, C, E, and B. Okay. It has a balanced blend of chelated minerals, including calcium, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, and chromium. And all of the whole food botanical blend so that you can get that great absorption. So I kind of talked about that a little bit already. So the Z omega and the microplex, okay, so these two right here, the Z omega and the microplex, this is really important to know. These are formulated and intended to take together. The alpha CRS plus is an optional added benefit, okay, to really counteract those negative effects of free radicals, and again, to promote cellular health and energy. So if you feel like you want to have some extra support for your cells and you need a little boost and a bump in energy, then I would definitely recommend doing all three, adding the alpha CRS plus, okay? And so that's basically it about the Microplex VMZ and the entire Lifelong Vitality Pack. So it is obviously, it's become very clear, you guys, that our diets are loaded with calories and preservatives, and you know that our food has just evolved, you know, over time and will continue to do so. You know, as we eat more, we're actually obtaining less of the essential nutrients that are vital for optimal health. Okay, so we're consuming food that isn't necessarily, you know, as beneficial as it used to be, and of course as it needs to be. So our bodies are becoming deprived of vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. And this is why supplementation has become so important, I believe, for everyone, no matter how great and awesome and clean your diet is or not. Okay, so just highlighting the Microplex VMZ one last time. This is a comprehensive array of vitamins and minerals that are often missing or lacking in our diets. Okay, so that is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Now, as we move forward, Sarah is actually going to share about the natural detoxification process and some of the other supplements that are included in the Cleanse and Restore Kit. So I'm going to unmute Sarah, and you have the floor.
Awesome. Thank you, Joni. All right. So I'm going to cover, like Joni said, the natural detoxification process and the other supplements that are included in the Cleanse and Restore Kit. So we're going to start by talking about toxins. And those are any substance that causes our body excess stress. Our bodies are super sophisticated and designed to remove toxins with several processes, and we have several different systems within our body that work together to rid them of toxins. Just kind of briefly going to go over some of those systems just to kind of give you an overall picture of how hard our bodies work to keep us toxin free. The hepatic system is the first, and the primary organ that the system uses for detox is the liver. And most of us are familiar with how important our livers are at keeping our body cleansed. But we also have often heard about how stressed our livers can become if we over inundate it with a lot of substances that contain a lot of toxins. So it's important that we try to reduce the toxins in our lives and give our livers a break. So this whole process is going to help with that. The respiratory system, a lot of us don't think of that as a detoxification system, but the lungs, the bronchial tubes, the throat, sinuses, and the nose all have ways of helping keep the respiratory system free of toxins. The gastrointestinal system, your gallbladder with its bile, your colon and your small intestine all have ways of reducing toxins in your body and flushing them out. Your urinary system is another one where the kidneys and bladder work to flush toxins out of your system. And your skin actually has a lot of detoxification importance. We have sweat and sebaceous glands that are used to expel toxins from our body. And then we have our lymphatic system, and these are lymph channels and lymph nodes that play an important role in this system that our body has to reduce toxins. We are exposed to these toxins so many ways every day. Many of these interactions that we have with toxic things in our environment can't be avoided, but they lead to our systems being overworked and unable to filter everything out. We can't avoid toxins 100%, but we can take steps to minimize their effect on our health by boosting the natural process, which is exactly what the next thing we're going to talk about, the Zendocrine soft gels, are designed to do. So on the next slide, we have our Zendocrine soft gels. And these are designed to help this natural detoxification process that's pretty complex that I just talked to you about, and help cleanse the body of toxins and free radicals that can slow our system and make us feel heavy and weighted down. If you feel heavy and weighted down, it's probably a good clue that we need to do some detox and help your body help itself get rid of some of these toxins. The primary benefit of these Zendocrine soft gels are that they support the body's natural ability to rid itself of unwanted substances. They support the liver, healthy liver. They purify and detox the body's systems. The key ingredients are tangerine peel, lanolin, which is known for its purifying benefits. The rosemary, flower, and leaf support healthy liver function as well. The geranium plant supports the body's natural ability to rid itself of unwanted substances. Juniper berry supports healthy kidney at supporting the body's natural process of eliminating toxins. So all those together are included in the Zendocrine soft gel, and they are a fantastic way to help your body's overstressed support system help itself. It gives the boost your body needs. The next product is also called Zendocrine, but it's the Zendocrine complex. So this is a detoxification complex, and it's a blend of whole food extracts that is patented enzyme delivery system, and it also supports healthy cleansing and filtering functions of the liver, kidney, colon, lungs, and skin. It is primarily designed to benefit healthy cleansing and filtering functions of the body and the normal detoxification functions of the cleansing organs. So it is an extra support to those organs that are already taxed by not only the environmental toxins that we can avoid, the things that we run into on a daily basis, such as cleaning products, cosmetics, toxins in our food, toxins in our water, toxins in the air, all those things add up over time. And so these two products are a way of helping get out those overhaul that the body can't handle on its own. So next we're going to talk about healthy digestion. Hundreds of millions of neurons are housed in our gut's lining. It is so complex that that many influential scientists refer to the gut as your second brain. The gut lining is the core of the body's immune system and produces inflammation-fighting antibodies. This means that what we eat plays a major role in our gut health. So many people don't think about the connection, and it's so important. The health of our digestive tract influences many other systems and functions of our body. This includes your weight, your heart health, your blood sugar, your brain health, and your mood. So our gut is sometimes the key to a general overall feeling of malice or not feeling well. If you can't figure out the source, sometimes we just need to look at what are we eating and how well are we taking care of our digestive health. A poor diet can throw off the balance of beneficial bacteria and into a harmful state. But fortunately, we've at doTERRA, doTERRA has developed a line of products to ensure the optimal health of your gut and your overall well-being. So we are going to start talking about some of those products. These products are included in this amazing kit. So DigestZen's Terrazyme is the slide that you're looking at right now. It is the digestive enzyme complex. It's a proprietary blend of whole food enzymes. So cooked and processed foods lack enzymes that are needed to break down ingested proteins. And enzymes play so many roles for good health. They include growth, healing, reproduction, breathing, thinking, immune function, hormone regulation, detoxification, and thousands of biochemical functions. So if your body isn't getting the proper amount of enzymes through your diet, those functions are all going to be compromised. Another thing to keep in mind, and this is something that I've learned from Joni previously in her classes, is that we're born with a certain number of enzymes, and that decreases as we age. So just naturally with the aging process, we're less able to utilize our food at its highest potential, if that makes sense. And if I said that wrong, Joni, you can correct me later. But that's something else to keep in mind, that even if you're eating right, if you're getting older, that's something we all do, it's something that you're going to need to add to your diet to have your optimal health benefits from your food. Without enzymes, digesting food, nutrients, and converting nutrients to energy in cells would not be possible. So it is a vital part of the digestive process. The primary benefits of doTERRA's product that you're looking at, Terrazyme, is to support healthy digestion and metabolism of enzyme-deficient processed foods. We live in a society of convenience, and most of us are guilty of using processed or packaged or fast foods. And so this is going to help with that. Supports conversion of food nutrients into cellular energy. It promotes gastrointestinal comfort and food tolerance. And it supports healthy production of metabolic enzymes. It's a proprietary blend of 10 active whole food enzymes. And it contains, in addition to all those things, it's going to contain doTERRA's Tummy Tamer Blend, which is the oils of peppermint, ginger, and caraway, which are all known to be really soothing and comforting to your stomach. So I'm just going to throw in a little story I read through a friend who has a intolerance to gluten, actually ingested something that wasn't very good for her the other day. She had immediate discomfort. She immediately knew that trying to counteract that with a Terrazyme capsule would be helpful to her. And she said that she actually did see the actual immediate result of that capsule calming the very uncomfortable feeling she had in her gut because of that consumption of something that she knew she shouldn't have ate, but you know, sometimes when you shouldn't have something, that's when you want it the most. So it's a very beneficial little pill.
Sarah, can I add something?
Absolutely.
Real quickly. So it's also recommended that, normally the way you would take this would be with your meals throughout the day, like 1 or 2 capsules per meal to help just break down the food so that you can digest and absorb it better. But they also recommend that you would periodically take 1 or 2 Terrazyme first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed on more of an empty stomach, because as gross as this sounds, we just have sludgy, basically rotting food just sitting in our gut that's not moving. And so when you take a DigestZen Terrazyme, it'll actually help break some of that up and get it out of the body. So taking it on an empty stomach too can be very, very beneficial.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So we're going to move on and talk about GX Assist. GX Assist is the cleansing formula that doTERRA has formulated, and it helps create an environment in the gut to destroy the harmful bacteria with a proprietary blend of certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. In short, what this means is having healthy digestive tract will ensure that all other factors of the body perform at their maximum potential. So the primary benefits of GX Assist is the cleansing formula, and it's the first step in an essential oil digestive maintenance program. So it's your first angle at restoring your gut health. It supports a healthy digestive environment, and the blend of oils that it has with it, including caprylic acid, that provides a natural cleanse for healthy digestion. So this formula right here is going to help restore, or by getting rid of the negative bacteria, the unhealthy bacteria in your system. So GX Assist is the first step in restoring that gut health. We're going to follow that up with PB Assist, which is a formula of prebiotic fiber and 6 strains of probiotic microorganisms that encourage a friendly bacterial growth. So once we get rid of some of the bad bacteria in our gut, we're going to replenish that gut flora with the PB Assist. PB Assist is not like other probiotic products, and the fact that it is specially designed to protect the sensitive probiotic cultures from stomach acid through a time-released patented double capsule delivery system. So unfortunately, it doesn't show a picture of Doterra's capsules, but you'll see when you get them that there's an outer clear covering and an inner green cap, the very most important part of your intestinal system that needs the most support. A healthy intestinal tract is critical for optimal digestive function and immune system support. The primary benefits of using PB Assist, including promoting a positive balance and proliferation of beneficial bacteria. It maintains a healthy intestinal flora. It supports the healthy functioning and digestive of your digestive and immune systems that work together. And it supports the health of the GI tract, particularly the intestines and colon. So it helps support the optimal metabolism and absorption of your food as well. So the PB Assist is there to restore after we get rid of some of the negative bacteria that we talked about with the GX Assist. So if you're going to utilize this program, it's super important that you're going to use these together. You wouldn't want to use the GX Assist alone, because not only is it important to get rid of bad bacteria, you're going to want to replenish after you're done with this PB Assist Plus. That's going to help restore those good bacteria and give you a healthy gut flora. So I think that's it for that one. We're going to move on and talk about DDR Prime. And DDR Prime soft gels are a blend of essential oils that's shown in studies to promote a healthy response to free radicals while also supporting healthy cellular function. The key benefits are, first of all, Joni mentioned earlier, frankincense, the king of oils. It is going to promote a healthy response to free radicals. It is going to support your cellular health to the maximum degree. Frankincense should be included in your daily life as often as possible. So utilizing DDR Prime is one way to make sure that you're getting frankincense on a daily basis. It also has other oils such as wild orange, which also supports a healthy cellular response. Litsea, which is used to promote healthy cognitive function. So it's good for your brain health. Thyme has a broad spectrum of activity in promoting immunity and cellular health. Clove is another powerful antioxidant that Joni mentioned earlier. Summer savory. This supports healthy response to oxidative stress. Nioli is another one that helps with your cellular immunity. And lemongrass, which protects against environmental threats. So this little capsule of oils is like a power punch for your immune system. It's going to help your body just repair and cellular longevity, and it's just going to help with your overall vitality. So DDR prime is a really important component of this overall system of health, and making sure that your body is at its optimum and performing at its optimum, starting at the cellular level. All right, so next thing we're going to talk about is just a pretty simple little oil, and it's lemon oil. Doterra's lemon essential oil is one of our top sellers because it is so versatile. It is used for so many different things. You can use it all around your house, and you can also use it in your body for cleansing and purifying and invigorating properties. It makes it ideal for purifying the air and household surfaces. And then when you take it internally, it provides a cleansing and digestive benefits that support healthy respiratory and digestive function as well. So there's really not much you can't use lemon for. And if you haven't smelled lemon oil yet, you're so completely missing out because it's super refreshing and it's just a beautiful oil. The primary benefits that we want to highlight today when we're talking in relation to our cleanse and restore is that it's able to purify the air and surfaces. So you can use it throughout your home to reduce the toxins in your home with a natural product. It naturally cleanses your body as well. So it's going to aid in your digestion. It supports a healthy respiratory function. So that's going to help your respiratory system from reducing the toxic load. And it also promotes a positive mood because it's kind of hard to frown when you are sniffing lemon oil. You can use it internally. I use lemon oil on a daily basis in my water. It kind of adds a little bit of flavor, and then it's just a simple way to promote this detoxification process in the body by doing that. You can add it to a spray bottle, and I use it, like we talked just briefly about, cleaning tabletops, counters, mirrors in your home and reducing the use of other toxic cleaners. You can use it in many ways around your house, and it's something that you can look up and be amazed at the different ways that you can use lemon oil. But it is also a great addition to a diffuser in your home too, because it's got a fresh smell and it's going to be benefiting your respiratory tract and cleansing the surfaces that it lands on that way as well. All right, so moving on and just generalizing what we're talking about with the cleanse and restore kit, we just face so many uncontrollable factors when it comes to our health. And the cleanse and restore kit is just an awesome defense system. I hope that you've seen full circle from what Joni shared and what I shared, that we don't always have time for proper nutrition. We don't have adequate time for rest and exercise and stress management. And we are constantly exposed to environmental toxins. And the combination of these things can just overwhelm our body's natural ability to cleanse and detox. So fortunately, if we add this cleanse and restore system to our life and as part of our lifestyle, we can add a boost to those systems and encourage the optimal wellness of our body as a whole through the utilization of this kit. So just a little bit of a review. We've covered a lot of valuable information. And Joni, did you want to do the recap or am I doing a recap?
I can go through the review. Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and then I also want to talk about, there's a lot of products that we covered today, and not all of them are necessarily designed to take every single day. So I kind of want to cover that as well after I go through this review, and this won't take long at all. But basically, we've gone over a lot of valuable information, and I think doing just a real quick recap will just kind of help, like Sarah said, bring it all around full circle. So again, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay, this is something that you would want to take every day. Okay, this is just to help support you know, you might feel healthy and amazing. You might not feel like you're tired or you have a lack of energy or, you know, those kinds of things. But I always tell people, you're going to pay for your healthcare one way or another, right? So I like to approach my family's healthcare from a proactive stance instead of having to hit, you know, damage control mode and being in a reactive, you know, place where I have to react to something that's kind of already wrong. And so that's one thing that I really try to just instill in, you know, our children for sure, and, you know, friends and family, that it's like, I mean, you guys, we rarely, very, very rarely are sick. And, you know, and I'm not saying like none of these products are, you know, I'm not going to say these are going to heal, you know, your diseases or, you know, things like that. But I will say that they do help promote just that overall foundational health of every single body system, okay, that we have. And so the Lifelong Vitality Pack is the perfect place to start. And, you know, start with a full dose. And if you feel like it's too much, then just take one of each out throughout the day and just kind of experiment until you kind of find, you know, where you feel like you are definitely getting the benefits of, you know, taking this vitamin supplement trio. And, you know, finding a place where you're not, you know, wasting your money and your product. So the Zendocrine soft gels, a proprietary blend to support your body's natural detoxification system. Now, Sarah talked about the soft gels and the Zendocrine complex. The best way to kind of differentiate between the two is the soft gels basically just have all essential oils. It's just a soft gel with essential oils. And those are going to help cleanse and basically detox your cleansing detox organs, okay? Because they need to be cleansed as well, as they help the whole body, you know, flush these toxins. The Zendocrine complex is going to help support healthy cleansing and filtering functions of the liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and the skin. So the soft gels going to help cleanse, and then the complex is going to help restore and nourish those organs. Okay, so again, we're supporting and strengthening the health of those organs. If our body's on a toxic overload and they're working overtime, okay, that's not good. Okay, you don't want your liver working overtime or getting to a point to where it just can't keep up. Okay, the Terrazyme, we talked about, helps break down the proteins and fats and complex carbohydrates and sugars and fibers in our food so that we can digest and properly absorb the nutrition that we need. And then the GX Assist, a unique blend of certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils and caprylic acid. Okay, that is only recommended to take 10 days at a time. Okay, so you take that for 10 days, once a quarter, basically, if you're thinking about how often do I use it in a year. 10 days, 4 times in a year, basically, okay? The PB Assist, okay? I think one of the biggest concerns about using a probiotic on a daily basis, they are fantastic in terms of the health benefits they have to offer. And unfortunately, I just don't think a lot of people know how important and how beneficial taking a daily probiotic is. The problem is that when we're taking a probiotic, much of what we think we're getting into our intestines where they really need to be to function and have the most benefit, they're not even getting past the stomach acid. And so the double layer time release capsule that Sarah was talking about helps get the actual probiotic through the stomach acid and into the intestines where they need to be. Okay, DDR soft gels, designed to support cellular health, function, and renewal. Okay, if you're curious and you have a little extra time, there's some really exciting research out there on DDR prime. Okay, and much of it was conducted at Utah State University, asterisk. So if you want to look that up, it's really cool. And then the lemon essential oil, so good. I mean, a bottle of lemon oil is $10, you guys. It is absolutely fantastic. Now, remember when I said that clove oil is probably one of, if not the most powerful antioxidant kind of out there? There is a thing called an ORAC scale. So it's capital O-R-A-C. You may be familiar with what that is, but I want to throw out some numbers so you guys can really understand how powerful clove oil is, okay? So basically, an ORAC number, it's a number that attempts to quantify the total antioxidant capacity of different foods, okay, that we can take. And so I'm just trying to read here. So they place a sample of the food in basically a test tube, along with certain molecules that will generate free radical activity and certain other molecules that are vulnerable to oxidation, okay? Now, I just want to give you an idea, because when most people think of foods that are really high in antioxidants, okay, let's see, blueberries probably come to mind for most people. So the ORAC number for blueberries is 2,400. I can't remember what the, what the serving size of that would be. But for a drop of clove oil, you guys, it is 1,078,700. Okay, so when I talk about clove oil in the Z omega, that is super powerful, okay, and frankincense oil. Most illness stems from some form of inflammation in the body, okay? Inflammation kind of comes from, those toxins that are getting into our bodies and wreaking havoc on our cells. So if we can get to the very foundational part of our health, which is our cellular health, naturally, we should experience less inflammation. Naturally, we should start to experience less discomfort and illness, just kind of overall, like speaking in general, right? And so, so frankincense, again, and clove oil, man, those two together, again, we have them in a couple of these products. You can never go wrong taking those essential oils. All right, so there are a few resources. I mean, you can go to doterra.com. They have blog sites. They have, like if you're on social media, you can hop in and be a part of doTERRA's Facebook group. But doterra.com has some fantastic resources of all kinds. Okay, they have a whole section designated for education and training and science. Aromaticscience.com is another great place to go if you really like the research and the sciencey part of things. But those are just a few resources that you can take a look at. And of course, if you have any questions ever at all, just feel free to reach out to me or, Janice. I know that Samantha is the one who you work with and introduced oils to you, so she is an absolute fantastic resource to go to. And if she doesn't have the answer, she knows where to find it. Okay, so I love that we don't have all the answers yet. So again, thank you so much for joining. I do definitely want to open this up for any questions that you have. And then I would love for you guys, Sarah, Samantha, anybody, Penny, to share some experiences and some positive benefits that you have experienced from either the Lifelong Vitality Pack, maybe the PD Assist, the Terrazyme, any of that. So, so thanks again for joining. I'm going to go ahead and stop.
Before you stop, I want to throw in some information about the kit itself and how they can get it.
Perfect.
If somebody's connected, if that's okay.
Yes.
This kit is available as a grouping so that you have the convenience of everything coming, like the picture right there. You get all of those products. And the best way to get your hands on that kit to get the most for your money is to do it through the doTERRA's wholesale account. So at a wholesale cost, it is $245. I don't remember the exact number that Joni threw out earlier for buying just all the supplements that you would need just to make up the Lifelong Vitality Kit, but it was in excess of $100. So that's just for the first three vitamins that we talked about. So for $245, you're going to get every product listed here and get this full circle approach at detoxifying your body and providing all these aids at digestion and just optimal gut health. So for $245 wholesale cost, if you're new to doTERRA, that's also going to include the wholesale cost, which to be a member, and that is like a $35 fee that's waived with this kit, and that gives you access to a 25% discount on all products that you order after that. So when you get this and you love it, the next time you order, you'll also get that wholesale cost. I think that's it, but it's an $81 savings to get it at wholesale over the retail cost as well. So I just wanted to add that so that everyone knows. You go to the website of the person who's told you about doTERRA, and if you need help figuring that out, just contact one of us and we're happy to help you get the best deal that you can. I think I'm done.
Awesome. Thank you for remembering to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing, and we will turn off the video, perhaps.